It doesn't matter where I go. If I'm in a foreign-speaking country, I always have a translation card. I'll take that back. I have multiple translation cards with me. We actually have free translation cards on our site. The reason that we've offered those for free ever since I wrote the book was because I wanted to encourage people to travel. So we have gluten-free translation cards, and we also have food allergy translation cards. The reason I say I bring multiple is a lot of times what I found is that when I go into a restaurant and then they look at it and they're like, oh, can we keep this? And so all of a sudden you're out of a card. So we have it so that you can just go download it, and I have it on 4-ups, and I take those wherever I go. The other thing too, one of the products that we had created is a Multi-Lingual Phrase Passport. And I take that, even though we have it electronically, it's one of those I like on paper. And so it has 300 phrases in French, Italian, German, and Spanish. The other thing that I want to point out is that if you go on our website, I also have links to other companies that you can purchase translation cards. And the reason I do that is because if you have multiple allergies and you want to have laminated cards, obviously, you can go and laminate the ones that you download from our site. But for me, like I'll take ours and then I usually write like the other things that I'm allergic to. I just did that when I was in Italy. But that's a very good point. So I highly recommend. I don't highly recommend. I would require you, if you go anywhere that speaks a foreign language, to go and get the translation card. Now, that being said, the reason that we created some was that when I first was traveling, some of these cards, I remember I gave it to a waitress. I was in Madrid actually, and I gave it to the waitress, and she's like, because all you saw were words. There were like tons of words. So what we tried to do is we just tried to make it easier. But again, it also goes back to your comfort level and your medical condition. If you have anaphylaxis, you need to say it's a life-threatening condition. Yeah, I have celiac disease, I have this. And so take a look at the cards. There's some of the sites that they just have it in a foreign language. Go and look at it in English before you go and take that, because you might want a couple of those, because as I said, some of the cards, there's just so much it's kind of confusing. Thank you.